Now at 7, Alec Baldwin's Rust shooting trial gets underway today. The recent ruling that's proving to be a victory already for the actor as he faces an involuntary manslaughter charge. The White House is trying to quell concerns about President Biden's health. The letter from the president's doctor that he hopes will end questions about his ability to serve as calls grow for him to bow out of the race. And going to the beach is one way to beat the heat, but you'll want to avoid the water at more than a dozen spots.
Is Kcal News Mornings.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, July 9th. I'm Ruta Shabazz.
And I'm Jamie Yukas. Thanks for waking up with us here at Kcal News Mornings and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. Meteorologist Paul Diano is joining us now with a look at our next weather forecast. I have to say, I never saw the sun yesterday on the west side of town.
You did not.
Nope.
You were like the 1% that did not see much of the sun, because while you were like 68 degrees and cloudy, it was 114 again in the Antelope Valley. So about a 40, even 45 degree temperature spread from beach to the inland deserts. We look outside right now, and the big story today will be the air quality getting a bit worse. It's going to be unhealthy in much of Los Angeles and Orange County, so an air quality alert is in effect away from our beaches. Inland Empire, Orange County, LA County, including the San Fernando Valley, ozone levels may get into the unhealthy category as soon as late this morning. Excessive heat warnings continue through Thursday, 3 more days of it. Antelope Valley, all of our mountain locations, much of the Inland Empire, and much of LA and Ventura County. It's already getting warm outside. Van Nuys, 67 degrees with sunshine. We do have some clouds at the coast. Look at LA, shooting up to 91. Our inland valleys up to 107. The Inland Empire, 105. And a 6th straight day, 110 or hotter in our inland deserts. The Antelope Valley today, 113 degrees. We'll talk about how long the heat will last coming up in a few minutes. Right now, we're talking traffic, and here is a look at the traffic right now. Good morning.
Good morning, Paul. I want that heat to stop. I think we all do. But we do have some traffic incidents I want to get to. We're going to start in the Inland Empire for you. We have a crash on the southbound 215 at the 10. The right lane is blocked in that area, causing some trouble spots for you. Our Caltrans camera helping us get a look at leading into that crash. This is on the 215 southbound at Orange Show Road, so you can see very backed up heading into that area. We are getting an overlook of the Inland Empire right here. Lots of trouble spots for you. And looking at Orange County, not too bad, but we do have an issue on the 405, a crash there before Beach Boulevard. 2 left lanes blocked, slowing you down in that area. We are looking in Los Angeles. Plenty of trouble spots for you there. There's a crash on the 605 at Beverly Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. That's in Whittier, and also Caltrans helping us out with that too, checking out the backup heading into that crash. So give yourself some extra time when you hit the roads this morning. Back to you guys.
Amanda, thank you. Developing news right now. A man with a bat goes after several businesses overnight. Our assignment manager, Mark Lew's, at the desk with what police are saying about all this. Mark?
Yeah, Jamie, right now detectives say whoever did this is still on the loose. The only description they have right now of this person, it's an adult man wielding a baseball bat, and now at least 4 business owners are waking up to all the damage they're going to have to fix at their stores this morning. Now, let me show you some video from our breaking news photographer at the scene. You're going to see here one of the 4 businesses on Canoga Avenue near Sherman Way and Canoga Park that were hit. These 4 businesses all about 400 feet from each other, all sometime after midnight. This one was the first one, a Spanish language church here in this row of businesses. That hole in the window of this church is large enough for someone to crawl through, but LAPD says none of these window shattering incidences at any of these businesses resulted in any sort of a burglary. Nothing was taken from inside any of them. This appears to be just acts purely vandalism. The other businesses that were hit include some kind of a construction company and also an antique store. LAPD officers from the Topanga Division were gathering evidence out here in the overnight hours, and right now the only description they have of the person that did this was a man walking around wielding a baseball bat, smashing those windows. Now, the man disappeared after the attacks and is still on the loose right now. Some of the businesses in the area do have security cameras. Detectives will be looking at those to try to get a better description of